Hello friends, Fatmess the Troll here. We are in TT at Pained Soul. I camped it for 3 hours. My guildie camped it for 4. So now I'm back. I'm going to put a couple hours into it to see if we can't get it to spawn. Because literally so many of us need our VP keys. Like that is the next step. You know, I'm getting to the point where I almost have all of my hot gear, and I just want to move on to harder shit to kill. So everybody needs their VP key, and it's not easy, dude. These are bottleneck mobs if I've ever seen them in my life. The one in KC not so bad, but the rotting skeleton I haven't even messed with yet. I'm gonna have to get a better idea of exactly where it spawns before I waste all that time and effort, you know, hunting it down. And it might be a static spawn. I can't remember if it is or not. But what I do know is this spawn, I have physically been standing right there and seen this thing spawn before. And my buddy Charles ended up getting it. Because I was nowhere near the level to even be worried about a VP key. Now I am. So it's a different day and age. So I just wanted to show you guys where the spawn point is. It is literally right here in this door frame, and there's a 7-minute timer, give or take, on these mobs, but the longer you see here, the longer it seems like it takes. There's also a roamer that goes along that hallway. I'll show you where he stops. He stops right there, okay? And then there's a partisan that spawns here, and then your keepers will spawn right here, which is your placeholder. But every blue moon, not every blue moon, like every other spawn, it seems like, there is a keeper that paths along this way. He'll go literally right along this, and then he'll shoot in on you if you're just parked chilling right here. So like, you kind of got to grab your pet and drag it in and sit it down here, and then you might be okay. But you want to make sure you're close enough to the spawn where you can definitely tell. You want people to be able to tell that you're there. It has to be uncontested. You know, there's on Green server, there's a list for this guy because so many people are waiting to get their VP key. So we'll just wait it out, see what we can do. Like I said, my guildie camped this for 4 hours. I camped it for 3 hours before him, so that's 7 total. That's still amateur numbers. This thing, I've heard horror stories of people sitting here for 36 hours waiting for this damn thing to spawn. And to be honest, it might come to that because Christmas is coming up, and we're going to do all the family stuff on Christmas Eve. So dude, I might literally, after Christmas stops on Christmas Eve, start camping this thing all night and all day Christmas Day to try to get it to spawn. And that will require a bunch of energy drinks and a whole lot of I don't know. It's a whole lot of perseverance. There's the word I was looking for. There is a really awesome weapon that drops in VP with a clicky on it. It's a primal essence, I believe is what it is called. And the clicky is a buff, and the buff is not available until Lucklin So it's super dope that it's in Project 99. Probably theoretically shouldn't be, but we won't tell on ourselves before we get it. But I really want that weapon. It's going to change the game. Oh, it'd be sweet if this thing just spawns right now. Like, it'd be sweet. Really need that to happen. No, but there's the keeper. You just drag it out into this room. That's your placeholder. I'm probably, sorry, that's probably loud as fuck. I'm really bad about doing that. I gotta adjust my audio better. It's easier to do it when I'm like doing the podcast because I have like a post-production element involved. With this, it's just crunk ass combat music. See, I mean, these things, there's not a lot to them. But I mean, I'm level 60 as well. Like, if I bring my 55 druid here, they can be a little bit of a challenge. Especially if, like, they run off and then pile up on you. It can just be a lot to deal with. They do drop little gems, some plat. Nothing crazy. Nothing really worth running around here to kill, to be honest. I try to stick with the placeholder and then the pather, and that's it. You don't want to be, you know, there to be a situation where you're out of camp, somebody pops in, and then your mob that you've been waiting 30 hours to spawn goes to somebody else that just popped in. I have been here. There was one time I was here for like an hour and 20 minutes. And it popped, and I was super excited about it. So, like, it's not unheard of for people to leave the camp and then it to pop right after. I mean, that's just some whack-ass shit that would happen on this game. Not that this is a bad game. In fact, this is one of the greatest games that has ever been created, in my opinion. And I just really love this game a lot. The replay value alone is just timeless. Alright, friends, you know where the placeholder is now. You know where the spawn is. Now all you gotta do is sit here for 36 hours and wait for it to spawn. It's a grind, man. It really is. There's a lot of info on the Project 99 wiki that'll show you literally where it's located. My location. Boom. Negative 1932. Negative 4412. Right here is literally the safest place for you to hide out while you wait for it to spawn. Good times. Alright, my friends, you have a good evening. And thank you for checking out my videos. Like and subscribe, all that mess. Suggest it to like-minded friends and foes. If they like video games, they should be checking out my videos and hearing my endless ramblings and personal banter. Peace.